Good morning. Let's see what comes out for you in this ranky jank deck I made. Hired multiple hitman on you. We can start with that. What can we tell the viewers? What can we tell my friends that showed up this morning? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's get this one. Okay. I'll read them all when we get them all out here. Just trying to make sure I get the right amount. Okay, hold on. Hang tight there now. Hold on. Get impatient with me now. Okay. All right. What else can we tell them? Ooh. Okay, something about the 10th to the 15th. All right. Let's get this one. Anything else in this one? Have you ever tried to shuffle index cards? No? It's not easy. My hands are tiny. So these are juicy. These are juicy. Okay, these are juicy. Okay, November. All right, let me get some more. Spirit, my love. What else can we tell them? Okay. I think these readings with the index cards are fun, but I just made them into a deck that I should have in like a week. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Gang stalking you out of habit. I can relate with that. Oh, these are juicy for sure. Okay, first we have spending money they don't have. Could be you or someone else. Okay, undercover, quick exits, running, leave, get out now, a dangerous situation. Okay. Somebody could be spending money dangerously, putting on a show for anyone who will watch. People ignore their calls nowadays. That's a narcissist. Likely. A ladies' man. Seems like it's gonna get juicy. Spiritual insight from another level. A yogi. A spiritual guru. I'm gonna guess that's you. I'm thinking it is. Okay, designer DNA. Ooh, okay, before time. Another place, another time. You are a fragment of time, so your soul was here before all kinds of shit. Okay, getting married or on a honeymoon. Okay. Of course, not all cards have to apply, right? Take what fits. Okay, you're not Cinderella. You ain't got to make it fit. That CPS case will be reopened. Your kids will get justice. Ooh, that would be very nice for my children too. My two girls. Not my son, but my two girls. They are testing who you will trust or be open to or to talk to. Okay, so we got to be careful who we're trusting. I know you know that. Reporting back to your family and or your job. Looking to cause you havoc any which way possible. Very thoughtful. Copies your work and passes it off as theirs. Oh, okay, we got a little copycat, doppelganger. Wanna be you. Look at this. Sending idiots to leave petty comments on your posts. Lame people. People-y. Okay. Oh well. What's new? A new house, place to live, and enough money to move without stress. Ooh, I want this to be my reading, but we don't get to pick and choose like that. It just is or isn't, right? NPC. We have an NPC out here. Okay. And then somebody doesn't understand why you won't just die already. Wow. We did have that with the hitman, you know? Yeah, we did. So let's go ahead and clarify some shit. Okay. Spending money they don't have. That CPS case will be reopened. Let me read them like that real quick. Undercover, quick exits, dangerous situation. They're testing who you will trust. Putting on a show, reporting back to your family. Whoever the ladies' man is that you like that come to mind when I said that, if anyone did, that's who's copying your work and passing it off as their own. Even if you're a male and this is a female, not a ladies' man, but a little hoochie mama. Okay, a hoochie mama. Passing your work off as hers or his. Could be an ex. Doesn't matter. It's somebody in competition with you. Spiritual insight from another level. Sending idiots to leave comments. So if you are spiritual and you be talking that spiritual shit, they're sending people to comment on those sayings or what you're preaching on. That way you look not legit. Too bad you are. And people reading the comments are like, ooh, somebody's a hater in here. Ooh, somebody jealous. Something like that. Designer DNA, new house. So right here, I'm getting the fact that you're unique. Very unique. You have designer DNA, duh. It's going to bring you, obviously, enough money to get a new house. Okay, then we have getting married NPC. Somebody's getting married. Doesn't have to be you. The NPC could just be the one wondering why you won't die already. Could be the ladies' man. Clarify this row, please. Spending money they don't have. In the CPS case, a gift. So spending money they don't have. It's not theirs. Wow. Okay, what about undercover? And then they're testing who you trust. Change. Some kind of change happening and they want it to stop. And they're like, let's see if we could get them to trust ill intent people. Let's send the community towards them, person after person. Let's even send kids and see if they'll trust kids. Dang, they're stooping low. All right, what about reporting back to your family? What's up with that? Ooh, distant horizons. Okay, they've been doing this for a long time. Or they are assigned to do this for like a year. Wow, now they assign people to harass you. Okay, and then we have journey for copies your work. Somebody really wishes they could do what you do for work or for money, for fun, whatever you do that you're really good at, and they copy it and act like it's their manifestations. I feel like people around them know that, though. They know that it's not, that this is being copied. False person. Let's clarify. Sending idiots to leave petty comments. Occupation, yeah, on for work. People get paid for this shit. People get paid to leave petty comments on your posts. That is petty if I ever. If I ever. Okay, we have a thief showing up. Clarify new house with enough money to get there. Family room. Okay, how do I interpret this one? Family, the home, a family unit. Inherited from the family. It could be that, of course. I'm not feeling like something's inherited yet. This feels like you earned it. You earn that shit. All right, what about NPC that we could care less about? A non-playing character. We have the false person, the fake, the wannabe you. Okay. Ooh, so somebody's getting married. They should not be. Yep, they don't care about that person. I'm gonna say they would be cheating on them in the hotel room over, like when they're supposed to be getting ready for the marriage, the wedding. hmm This person would be in the next room cheating right before the wedding, right before vows. Damn, that'd probably be the ladies' man. That would make sense. Damn. True. That's unfaithful. If I ever doesn't understand why you won't just die. Clarify that. Thanks. Mature woman. It's your mother, your aunt, your grandmother, basically someone older than you that does not get why your ass won't just lay down on the grass. Lay down and give up. Damn it. Why won't you? Because if you do, I get this sudden wealth. I get the things that you're supposed to have spiritually, physically, metaphorically, whatever. All right. Let me see if I can do something with these. Clarify. Gift. So it will feel like a gift to you when CPS opens this when this case gets opened up on CPS. So if there's a shady caseworker, which clearly there was, okay, that was like, yeah, nope, your kids are fine. They're not telling us anything that's worrisome. We do not feel like there's a problem. We're not going to investigate. Case closed. That's going to be reopened. This caseworker's done that to someone else's children, and it didn't fly with them. Clarify gift. Oh, left field. So the caseworker's going to be shook. They have no idea that this case will be opened up. So it's like a book of worms, can of worms, however you say it. Yeah. Okay, clarify change, please. What am I going to title this one? Lightbulb. Lightbulb moment for change. So you know that they're sending people towards you or trying to test your boundaries. You know that? Of course you do. You're also going to get a light bulb aha moment of how to get out of some kind of situation. And then you're also going to have the money for it and somewhere to go. Turns out. Clarify distant horizons. Thank you. Library, learning, okay. Learning under reporting back to your family and putting on a show. So there's somebody that's learning that your family puts on a show. They go reporting back to them about you. Any update they can give them on you. So if you have your family blocked or whoever, for example, this person is the middleman. Okay, they screenshot, save, share, whatever. And somebody's learning that your family, it's a show that they put on, that they're fake, that you're not the problem. Oh, so a revelation moment. Could be the light bulb moment. Religion, spirituality copies your work, ladies, man. Somebody copies your spirituality. So if you're speaking true spiritual, dropping gems on those asses, somebody is full-fledged copying you word for word, steals your work, says what you say, and passes it off like it's them. What a weirdo. I would hate to do that. I would feel so empty inside. Like if I can't come up with my own shit, life wouldn't feel like fulfilling. Like what? What are you here for? I don't know. Clarify occupation. Film. So if you do something on camera, if you record something you do, if people watch you work, whatever you do for work, I'm really getting at something on film. On TV, baby, you could be a celebrity. Whatever you do and you're watched while working or doing something to make money. We have quicksand and theater. Oh, okay. Quicksand for the family room, for house to live in. That is going to happen quick. Okay. The situation when you go to move, it's going to be fast. The money that's coming in for you to move, it's going to come in fast right before the move, but up before the move, it's going to come in slowly so you could stack it. And then the place comes, like opens up for you to move, and then boom, you're pushed through. Theater with the false person, that's who's putting on a show up here, putting on a show for anyone who will watch. They could have just gotten married. That could be the cheater Peter. Mm-hmm. Clarify the mature woman and I'll let you guys go. DNA. This is somebody related to you. Most likely your family, clearly. Family's related. Jeez. Somebody could be going to jail or be on the cell phone talking about this nonsense a lot. Yeah. Talking about what they got themselves caught up into. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. What's on top? Voice. Because you're speaking about something. So they want to send these idiots in to talk smack. What do you do? Let me try to use these new cards I got. Y'all, they are super cute. What does viewers do? What do they do? Where these losers can come leave the petty comments. What are they doing out in the public? Like in the public eye? Because you are being watched. Which is why whoever the NPC is, they're so bothered by you being watched. Why? Because people are watching you, God bless it. And they don't want that. What are my friends doing that is being seen? Having fun, sporting event. Look, arcade, sporting event, having fun. You can't be having fun. Oh no. Let alone people witnessing you having fun. You're supposed to be a miserable individual. What are you doing? I've told everybody that you're miserable. Stop looking happy. The mall. Somebody could work at the mall. Are those not the cutest flipping cards? I know. Okay. University. Somebody could work at a school, a college, vocation, something. Woo! Hospital. Okay, somebody works at a hospital. Because there's many of you out there. Let me get a couple. What do the viewers do that's out in the public eye? That they get watched, stalked, and copied for. Show business. Huh. Okay. We could do like car shows. You could do any kind of show business. Dog, you know what I'm saying? Dog shows. You could I mean, anything. Fairs. You could sell things at fairs. Did one flip? No. Wait, yep. No. Give me a couple more, please. What do they do that's out in the public eye? Aquarium. Okay, so somebody could work at the zoo. Somebody could work some kind of water-filled place. I don't know on that one. I'll be knowing on that one. Okay, local event. That's definitely giving me some kind of fair, booth, the booth up and you pay for your booth and da-da-da-da-da. Crafts and fairs. There it is. Arts and fairs, arts and crafts, whatever. Parking lot. Are we parking lot pimping out here? Okay. All right. Car show is what that gives me. But anyways, parking lot. Somebody could be some kind of parking lot something. Hopefully not a thought. Just kidding. Y'all know I like to rhyme. Okay, pharmacy. Somebody could work at the pharmacy. I'm not sure how somebody would copy that. But regardless, you don't have to say you work at the pharmacy, but you're also spiritual as fuck. The pharmacy will clarify you working there, right? And then the spiritual as fuck, the insight that you give, the yogi, the spiritual guru on another level, okay? They hate it. They hate it that you have that knowledge. They don't. So they don't, you could have a different job versus being on, like what I'm doing right now, talking about spiritual shit on TV, on video, right? Say I have a 9 to 5 and this, that's what you could do. Or you could just be speaking about it online, making posts about something spiritual, even if it's like nothing to you, it's something to them. Let me get 3 more. What do they do out in the public eye? The club. Child, you get down at the club? Okay, we ain't too old for the club. Okay, okay. All right. Get down. Blind date. Okay, somebody stalks you when you're out on a blind date. That's fucking weird. We have the zoo. So I do have the zoo card. Interesting. I literally just got this. So I'm getting familiar. Bookstore. Cute. Okay, we have a little librarian here or something. Somebody works at a bookstore, record store, something like that. A restaurant. Okay, we have somebody who works at a restaurant. The gym. Somebody works at the gym. Let me get one more. Oh my, 20 minutes, and then I'll leave you. One more. What do they do in the public eye? Farmer's market. Okay, there's that. So clearly y'all do many different things. Museum, many different things. And you're also spiritual. The thief, the NPC, the false person, your mama, the older lady, whoever the mature woman is, can't stand it. Okay. What's on top? The salon. Somebody could work at a salon and a museum. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave that there. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.